I've known Bill since I was like 9 years old. Lazy Days first opened in the hotel that my mum and dad used to manage, Riviera and Rockley Beach Hotel. And Lazy Days opened up in the front, we lived in the back. So most of my days was spent in Lazy Days whenever I had free time. Finished school, Lazy Days, weekends, Lazy Days, holidays, Lazy Days. It was great. Accra Beach was right across the street, and pretty much seemed as though Accra used to pump every day, you know, when you're 3 foot tall and 60 pounds and anything will float you, so you're in the water all the time. And out of the water then we'd be over at Lazy Days hanging out, you know, getting stories, listening to all the older guys talk about surfing bigger waves, all the different places they used to surf, and Bill was in there all the time, so it was really inspiring. Bill was very helpful in my surfing, and most of all of us that used to compete in Barbados from back in the early 80s, and he was there at every event, helping us, guiding us, showing us the right way to do things, telling us when we were wrong, and, you know, really being authoritative on it and disciplining us if we were out of line. And you have to respect that, because some people can just go along and not tell you when you're doing the wrong thing, and, you know, you end up growing up and you'll continue doing it and you'll just keep making more and more mistakes. So he was really good in that department and enlightening all of us on how the complete surfer should be, I guess. You know, manners, and, you know, when you're right, you got to stand up for your right. So when you're wrong, you got to be humble and apologize and move on. There was an incident back in, I would say, probably 1988, 86, 87, somewhere around there. Was a contest at Super Bowl, and it was in the junior division, and a guy that I'm really friendly with now down Bashaba, Alex, he dropped in on a wave I was on, and I knew he would have been wrong in interference, and he wouldn't cut out. He kept surfing, so I kind of sped up next to him and I pushed him off, and I surfed my wave all the way into the beach. And then when I went ashore, I went straight at the judge's stand and said, "Yeah, you all called interference on him, right, man? What was he doing?" And And Bill came to me and said, "Yeah, Stoute, interference has been called on him, but I called interference on you as well." And I was like, "But Bill, I wasn't wrong. I was right." And he said, "You were wrong in pushing him off. That was unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's why I called the interference on you." And I was like, "Whoa!" So there's, you know, there's everything about Bill was really positive in helping us, and that was a lesson. That was a lesson learned. I mean, and people around me, when they heard that, they were like, "Whoa!" I'm sure they took that in as, don't do that if it happens to them in the heat, you know. And I've traveled quite a few world titles with Bill and the Barbados team, and he's been there for us. He was like our father when we were traveling, you know. He made sure everything was done. Him and the part of the management team, they really took care of us. And I mean, Bill will be missed. He is the heart and soul of Barbados, and he has brought surfing, the surfing culture from back in the late 70s. Surfers were hippies, you know, and where he has brought it as the competitive side of it up to where it is now. The kids nowadays, the juniors nowadays, you know, the open division surfers that are attempting to make a living out of surfing, having sponsors paying them a salary and traveling the world surfing, they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Bill, you know. And there's a few other players along there, but this is all about Bill right now. So Bill, we miss you. Thank you for everything that you have done from the bottom of my heart, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us in Barbados and around the world that have known you, and we miss you. So saying that, we want everyone out there to donate, GoFundMe, WSL, Thomo, 1,000 in November. Please donate as much money as you can. We want to get this event up and running. We want it to be a yearly event, so give as much as you can, guys. And that's it. Stoute signing out.